This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
You get a great honor for your amateur career. You get inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame around this same time. The induction happened in Stillwater, Oklahoma on June 2nd, 2001, and it listed you as one of only 4 wrestlers in history to sort of win the Grand Slam. So the Teenage Nationals, the NCAA Championship, the World Championship, and an Olympic gold medal. And Meltzer even would note in his report that you sort of wore 2 medals, one to signify your 95 World's Championship and one for your 96 Olympic win. I didn't know that until I read this. What do you remember about this induction? This is rare air here.
Well, that's the induction that you want to be a part of. That's the one you want to join. It's the biggest one for amateur wrestling. It's the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, and it's in Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's huge. It's like the WWE Hall of Fame for pro wrestling. And it was a huge honor to be inducted into it.
Do you remember who, is it like WWE where someone inducts you? What do you remember about this ceremony and what made it so special?
Well, they had a lot of the former wrestlers, John Smith, Leroy Smith, Kenny Monday. They all spoke there, and, they were the importance of the Hall of Fame and what it means to amateur wrestling. And it was just a big deal. Like they really lay it out. It's a huge deal. And the Hall of Fame induction is a huge night for amateur wrestling. One of the biggest nights of the year.
Let's talk about more professional wrestling, if we shall.
Let's go.
China is going to end her relationship with the company, or I guess it's going to be ended for her. I think she received a letter on June 21st saying, hey, we're not going to continue negotiations. She's only 31 at the time. Meltzer would say, even though they're not continuing negotiations, she's still technically under contract until the end of November, but they don't expect that she'll be back on TV. And this is kind of a hard pill to swallow here in 2001. Just a couple years prior to this, she was one of the hottest talents in the whole company, not just a female talent, but one of the hottest talents. And of course, famously, she beat Jeff Jarrett on his way out the door and became the first female Intercontinental Champion, which is a big doggone deal. And now she's out. Do you remember this being shocking news, or was the writing sort of on the wall when the whisper started about Stephanie and Hunter?
It was shocking, but at the same time, the writing was on the wall. I mean, it was a shame what happened between Triple H and China. She was a trailblazer, and what she was able to accomplish in professional wrestling from a woman's perspective was incredible. It was just amazing. But it was really sad to see how everything ended up with China.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.